Namaste yogis. Let's begin our practice sitting on our knees. If you feel that you have some pressure on the knees, put some block or cushion under your glutes so that the hips were lifted and there was less flexion in the knee joint. Elongate the spine, align your shoulders over the hips. Closing your eyes gently, bring your palms together against your heart center. And take a moment to observe what's going on with you today, what's going on in your mind, in your heart, in your body. Trying to let go anything that doesn't serve you, any thoughts, any emotions. Thinking what do you expect from your yoga practice, what is bringing you to your mat, setting up your intention. Observing your inhales and exhales. With every exhale, letting go the weight of your worries, of your stress, of any thoughts, leaving all of that outside of the mat. When you're ready, open your eyes. Inhale, bring your palms up through the sides, lifting through the heart, reaching your fingertips up. And exhale, release your arms down. You can keep your eyes closed if you wish. Inhale up. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, interlacing the fingers, and exhale, reach your torso to the right side, reaching the fingertips to the right, sending your gaze up towards the ceiling. Keeping your hips on top of the heels, breathing. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, back to center, and exhale, release your arms down slowly. Observing the sensations in your fingertips. Now interlace the fingers, press the palms away from you. Inhale, lift your palms up, squeezing your shoulder blades, keeping your shoulders away from your ears, lifting through the heart, finding the arch in your back. And exhale, pull the navel in, rounding your back, tagging the chin towards the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Lift. Exhale, round. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, go back to neutral, release the lock. Shake your hands. Now bring your right ear towards the right shoulder, stretching your neck. Breathing. Inhale, lift your head back to neutral. Exhale, reaching your left ear, left shoulder. Inhale back to neutral. And now start rolling your head forward, left, back, and right, making big circles. Try not to compress your neck as you send your head back. And change the direction. And then stopping with your chin, reaching towards the chest, stretching the back of your neck. If you wish, you can interlace the fingers at the back of your skull, sending the elbows forward and gently press your palms into the skull, controlling the stretch. Inhale, lift up back to neutral, release your arms down, and let's slow down for our child's pose. Relax here for a moment. Take a moment one more time to observe if there are still any thoughts floating in your head. Take a deep inhale and let them drift away as the clouds in the sky. Focus your attention on your third eye, bringing the tip of the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Inhale, slide forward to your belly, taking your baby cobra, lifting through the heart, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat, and exhale, activate the core, lift the hips, return into your child's pose. Inhale, slide forward to cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhaling cobra. You can extend your arms fully if you wish. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, slide forward to your belly, open your palms wider, lift through the heart, and start moving your shoulders from side to side, lifting up high and higher, like a cobra, warming up your spine, moving it left to right, up and down. Loosening up your shoulder muscles. Let's lift up one more time. Lifting through the heart at the top. Reaching the heart towards the sky. Slightly tucking the chin. Keeping the back of your neck long. And maybe sending the gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale, release. Inhale and exhale over the left shoulder. Inhale and exhale, return back to center. Activate the core, lift the hips, send your hips back, find your child's pose. Observing any sensations, observing the heat building up, your muscles waking up. Transition to your tabletop position. Shoulders right over the wrist. Spread the fingers. Activate your whole palm. Knees are hip-width distance apart, right under the hips. Curl the toes. Now lift the knees off the mat, extending the legs and sending the heels towards the back of the room. Activating the core, sending your gaze forward, keeping your neck long. Activating your thighs. Breathe in here. Inhale and exhale, start bending the elbows, lowering yourself down to the floor. And inhale, lifting your legs and arms off the mat, finding your locust pose. And as you exhale, return back to your plank. Breathe here. Activating your core and your back muscles, sending the heels back. Inhale, exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, lift your chest, your feet off the mat, lift your arms. Locust. Breathe, activate the core. Exhale, lower your palms down, curl the toes, lift back up to plank. Inhale and exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up, locust. Breathe, shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, curl the toes, transition to plank. Inhale, exhale, lower down. Now, do your swimming move, sending your palms forward, lifting the chest, and sending your arms back, bending the elbows. 1, 2, breathe. 3, you can lift your feet high if you wish. 4, 5, 6, strengthening your back. 7, activating the core. 8, 9, 10, hold, exhale, transition to plank. Breathe. Exhale, lower to your belly. Let's do it one more time. 1, 2, lift higher. 3, squeeze your shoulder blades. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold. Exhale. Transition to plank. Breathe here. Activate the core. Draw the energy towards the center line. Activate your pelvic floor muscles. Inhale and exhale. Lower down to your knees. Find your child's pose. Relax your arms. Relax your back. Stretch in your lower back. Bring the pressure between your third eyes. Focusing your attention between your eyes. Bring the tongue to the roof of your mouth. Inhale, slide forward to your belly. Walk your palms closer towards the hips, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. Find your upward facing dog, lifting your hips and thighs off the mat, extending your arms, lifting through the heart, and staying here for a couple of breaths. Activating your core, your thigh muscles. Shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, drop your knees down. Send the hips back slowly. Find your child's pose. Inhale, slide forward to your belly. Preparing for more back bends. Pressing your left palm into the mat. Actually, pressing your left forearm into the mat. Start turning the chest to the right, and with your right palm, reach for your left foot. Start pressing the foot into the palm. You will see the left knee lifting off the mat. Your torso rising higher and higher. Lift your left arm off the mat and maybe your right leg off the mat. Breathe here. Keep twisting, breathing. Exhale, gently release and relax. And let's do the opposite side. Keeping your right forearm on the mat, start turning the chest to the left. And maybe this is enough for you. You just find a gentle twist and breathe here. If you wish, bend the right knee, reach for the right foot. Start sending the foot to the back of the room, pressing into the palm. You will feel your right knee wanted to lift off the mat. Let it do so. Your torso will be lifting higher. Activate the core, extend your right arm, and lift your left leg off the mat. Exhale, gently relax. Now bend both knees and reach for your feet. And gently start using your bicep strength to reach the heels to the floor right next to the hips. Inhaling, lifting the chest off the mat. And breathing. Inhale and exhale, relax. Now prepare to do your asana. Bending the knees, activating the core, reaching your palms towards the feet or your ankles. Start pressing your feet into the palms, activate the core, peeling the chest off the mat higher and higher, feeling a nice stretch in your chest, in your shoulders, reaching the toes up, up, up towards the ceiling, trying to reach your shoulders, shoulder blades down, away from your ears. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, gently release. Inhale, lift your torso up, extend your left arm to the side, bending your right elbow to start lifting the chest, opening the chest to the right. Feeling a nice stretch on your left shoulder. If you wish, stepping your right foot right behind you and lifting your right arm up and rotating the chest up towards the ceiling, observing a nice stretch on your shoulder, making sure you don't feel any pain in the joint. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, slowly roll back to your belly and switch side. Extend your right arm, pressing your left palm into the mat, start turning the chest to the left, maybe stepping your left foot right behind you. And maybe lifting your left arm up and sending it back. Inhale and exhale, gently return back to your belly. Relax here. Let's return back to our Dhanurasana. Bending the knees, reaching for your feet or ankles. You can use your belt. Start pressing the feet into the palms, activating the core. Inhale, peeling the chest off the mat, lifting the knees off the mat, reaching your toes higher and higher. Breathing. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift the torso up and prepare to do your Dhanurasana one more time. Either do the same variation as we did. Maybe you can cross your arms and grab opposite side feet, or with your right palm, reach for your right foot. Rotate the elbow up towards the ceiling, reaching for the toes, and maybe you can take half of the full version of Dhanurasana. Maybe you can extend your left arm up. Breathe. Inhale and exhale gently. Let go of the foot. Slowly rotate your shoulder and lower down, relaxing here for a moment. When you're ready, let's try the other side. Bending the left knee, reaching for the foot, slowly grabbing the toes and rotating the elbow up towards the ceiling. You would have to lift the knee off the mat, slowly. If you wish, lifting your right leg off the mat and maybe lifting your right arm. Inhale and exhale, slowly let go of the foot, making sure there is no injury in your shoulder, and relax here for a moment. Observing any sensations in your back body. I feel every muscle, I feel lots of heat in my back muscles. Observe if there are any sensations in your body. Without trying to judge or compare, just acknowledge what is. And then when you're ready, gently transition to your child's pose. Stretch in your lower back. And when you're ready, activate the palms, curl the toes, lift the knees off the mat. And as you exhale, start reaching the chest towards the thighs, pressing the floor away from you, and extending the legs, reaching the heels down, finding your child, finding your downward facing dog. Bending your knees one at a time, warming up your legs. Reaching the chin towards the chest, breathing. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Keeping your hips squared, flexing the foot, sending the heel away from you. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, lower it down. Let's do it one more round. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Keep your hips squared, lift it higher. Lower the chest towards the mat. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift your left leg up. And exhale, lower it down. Inhale and exhale, slowly walk your feet to the front of the mat. Finding yourself in your forward fold, bending the knees, relaxing your upper body, your shoulders, your neck.
You can hold on to opposite elbows if you wish. Shake your head side to side, forward and back. When you're ready, activate the core. And as you inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Staying low in your squat. And an inhale, reach your palms up, finding your chair. Inhale, extend your legs. And exhale, slowly release your arms down. Find your mountain pose, root the feet into the mat, activate the core. Inhale, lift your arms up, lifting through the heart. You can find your gentle back bend. And exhale, start folding forward slowly. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, step, walk or jump back into plank. And lower down to your chaturanga or your knees, chest and chin. For modification, inhale for your upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your gaze forward, activate the core. You can bring your feet together, bend the knees, and jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up slowly, trying to keep your back flat. And exhale, release your arms down. Observe any sensations, any emotions, any shifts in the way you feel. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhale, step, walk, jump back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 5 deep inhales and exhales. Send the tailbone up, activate the thighs. Roll your inner thighs in. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees, activate the core, step, walk or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up slowly. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, lift your arms up, send your gaze towards the palms. Exhale, fold forward. Send the gaze towards the tip of the nose. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, jump back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, send your gaze forward, bend the knees, and jump to the front. As you jump, instead of trying to reach the feet towards the palms, try to jump and reach the feet high up towards the ceiling and then lower them down in between the palms. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, reach your palms up. Exhale, release your arms down. Trying to make your inhales and exhales as long as you can. Slowing down your breathing. Slowing down any activity in your mind. When you're ready, inhale, bend the knees, reach your palms up, finding your chair. Activate your pelvic floor muscles, activate the core, squeeze your inner thighs together. Inhale and exhale. Bring your palms towards your prayer position. Squat lower. Inhale and exhale. Find your twist, bringing the elbow to the outer edge of your right thigh, sending your right shoulder to the back of the room. Making sure the knees are aligned. Sending your gaze up. Inhale and exhale. Return back to center. Inhale and exhale, turn the chest to the left. Inhale, return back to center. Interlace the fingers right behind you. Inhale, lift through the heart. And exhale, turn the chest to the right, reach the palms to the back, opening the chest, stretching your shoulder. Keeping the knees over the feet. Inhale, return back to center. Squeeze your shoulder blades and exhale, turn the chest to the left. Inhale and exhale, return back to center. Inhale, lift your arms up. Energize your fingers, reach the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Relax your shoulders. Stay low in your chair. Inhale, slowly start extending your legs. And exhale, slowly, very slowly, start lowering your arms down. Observing the blood
rushing down towards the fingertips, observing the heat. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, jumping back or stepping into plank and lowering down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, bend the knee and reach the foot in between the palms. Dropping your back heel down and rising up for your warrior one. Keeping your hips in a neutral position, lifting through the heart. Energizing your legs, rooting the feet into the mat. Draw the energy in from the earth and radiating the energy out through the fingertips. Softening your face. Inhale and exhale, release your arms down, interlacing the fingers, and prepare for your back bends. Inhale, lift through the heart and slide your palms down your back thigh, keeping your front knee bent. And exhale, start folding forward, reaching your chest towards the floor, sending your palms to the front of the room. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Breathe here. Inhale, rise up. Release the hold on the palms. Extending your front knee. Stepping your back foot slightly forward, lifting through the heart. Grabbing opposite elbows or reverse prayer. And exhale, start folding forward, stretching your front leg hamstrings. Sending your gaze towards your big toe, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and exhale, just release your arms down, staying here, staying low, pressing your left palm either to the inner side of the foot, on top of the foot, or outside of the right foot. Start turning the chest to the right, sending your right hip back, finding your reverse triangle. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, release your right palm down. Bend the front knee. Find the warrior one position with the legs. And now, see if you can bring your left shoulder down to the floor. You may find a wider stance with your legs. And then find your twist. So your shoulder may not be touching, it would depend on your flexibility. Just give it a try. Inhale and exhale, gently release, dropping your back knee down and finding your lizard. Dropping your elbows to the inner side of your right foot. Trying to keep the inner part of the foot on the mat, sending your gaze forward, shoulders away from your ears.
You can gently press your right knee away from you, but gently controlling the stretch and how much you push. You can let the inner parts of the foot lift off the mat. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Extending your arms. And now try to bring your either just the shoulder, lift your back knee up. So you can either bring the shoulder under your thigh and just extend your arms and stay low here. Or try to bring your head under your thigh. It's very challenging. For me, I feel lots of stretch in my upper back. So I guess that's the part that I need to be stretching a lot to be more comfortable in this pose. For somebody, it may be the neck or the shoulders or maybe lower back. So just give it a try and see where you are in this variation. You may find a shorter stance to lift the hips higher off the mat to give you more space, and then start lowering down, bringing, maybe you can walk your foot slightly to the center, and then try to bring your head, make sure your hair is not on the way, and breathe. You may be able to find a bind if you can. Just make sure you're in control. Inhale and exhale, gently get out of the pose, frame the foot, bring your right knee to the floor, and find your child's pose. Relax here for a moment. When you're ready, let's do the other side. Press the palms into the mat. Curl the toes, lift the hips up for your downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, lift your left leg up, bend the knee, send your shoulders forward and step your foot in between your palms, dropping your back heel down 45 degrees and rising up for your warrior one. Shoulders over the hips, rooting the feet into the mat, energizing your arms, your fingertips, softening your face. And prepare for your back bends. Release your arms down, interlacing the fingers behind you. Inhale, lift through the heart, squeeze your shoulder blades, and find your back bend. Exhale, start folding forward, reaching the chest to the floor, and sending your palms to the front of the room. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the front foot, rise up. Extend your front leg, release the hold on your palms. Step your back foot slightly forward, heel to heel alignment, squaring the hips. And grab either opposite elbows or reversed prayer position. Inhale, lift through the heart, root your feet into the mat, and exhale, start folding forward, over your front thigh. Activate the core, activate your pelvic floor muscles. Shoulders away from your ears. Inhale and exhale gently. Let go of the palms towards the floor and prepare to do your reverse triangle. Either use the block, bring the palm on top of the foot or outside of the left foot. Square the hips out. Start sending your left hip back. Right hip forward. Activate the core. Press the palm into the mat to twist to the left side and extend your left palm up towards the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. Gently release your left palm down. Returning back to your warrior one stance with your legs. Maybe walking your back foot slightly back. And now see if you can bring your right shoulder to the floor, rotating the chest to the left side, threading your right palm, right arm under your left leg. Inhale and exhale, start lowering down. You may find a wider stance for stability, for balance. Your shoulder may not be touching the floor, that's fine. Just observe where you are in this variation. Inhale and exhale, gently release the shoulder down, dropping your back knee down, and finding your lizard, dropping your elbows down to the floor. Sending your gaze forward. If you wish, you can gently press your left palm towards the inner left thigh. You can lift the inner sole of the left foot off the mat, rotating the chest to the left. Breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And now let's try the variation with your shoulder under the thigh or your head. Lifting your back knee up. You can bring your shoulder under and then extend your arms to the sides and maybe walking your feet away from one another to get lower. Or you can try to bring your head under your thigh. For this, you may have to bring your back foot slightly forward to lift your hips higher. And now start lowering down. You can bend your back knee and start bringing your head under, making sure your hair is not in the way. And breathe. Inhale and exhale gently. Release your head, making sure you do it safely. And step your left foot towards the back of the mat, dropping your knees down, finding your child's pose. Relaxing here for a moment. When you're ready, lift your torso up and press the palms into the mat, activate the core, and just jump into your squatting position. Opening your legs wider. Finding your malasana, pressing your palms towards one another, lifting through the heart. Pressing your right palm into the mat, opening the chest, extending your left arm up and back, making sure the knees are not collapsing, and maybe take your bind. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Return to your malasana. Inhale and exhale, drop your left palm down to the floor, pressing the shoulder into the knee, knee into the shoulder, sending your right knee to the back of the room. Open the heart, send your right arm back. Keep your spine long, and maybe find your bind. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And now, bring both palms to the back of your head, maybe interlacing the fingers, and start gently reaching your head towards the floor, gently pressing the palms into the head. Stretching your neck, your upper back. Inhale. Gently lift your head back to neutral, release the hold on the palms. Now bring your feet together and open your knees wider. If you can, have your heels on the mat. That's how it should be. If the heels are not on the mat, you can roll your mat to have some cushion under the heels. And now bring the elbows in between the knees and try to hug your legs and maybe find your bind. If you're not finding the bind, that's fine. Just keep reaching the fingertips towards one another and reach the forehead towards the floor. Inhale, lift your head back up, release your arms. And from here, you're already set up for your crow. So your knees are pressing into your triceps. Lift the heels, press the palms into the mat. Send the gaze forward. And find your arm balance, activate the core. Reach the heels towards the glutes. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And now lower down to your child's pose for a moment. Inhale, lift your torso up. Step your right foot forward and prepare for your pigeon. Squaring the hips and lowering your hips down. If this is enough, just stay here. If you wish to fold forward, please lower down gently, making sure there is no pain in your knee. If you wish to rotate to your right side, bring your left shoulder to the floor. Reaching your right palm right behind you, trying to grab the foot. Inhale and exhale, gently rotate your torso to face the mat. And if you wish, you can bend your left knee, reach for the foot, and maybe lower down. Breathing and letting go. And when you're ready, inhale and exhale, let go of the foot. Inhale, lift the torso up. And preparing for your back bend, bending the knee one more time. Bringing the foot to the crease of your elbow and maybe extending your arm, right arm forward. And maybe interlacing the fingers, lifting through the heart. Or you can take a full expression of the pose, holding onto the toes, start rotating the elbow up, up, up towards the ceiling. If you feel comfortable, dropping your head back and maybe lifting your right arm up. Inhale, lift your head back up, but don't let go of your left palm. Send your right palm right behind you and reach for your right toes. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the right toes. Let go of the left toes. Lower down here for a moment, relax your back. And then when you're ready, just send your back leg forward, bringing your left foot to the outer edge of your right thigh, preparing for your twist. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, start turning to the left, bringing the elbow outside of your right thigh, or maybe squeezing the thigh towards the chest. Inhale and exhale. Find your twist, releasing your lower back. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Now lean your torso forward, lifting the hips off the mat, and drop your left knee down to the floor, preparing for your Gomukhasana. Lift through the heart. You can hold on to the feet. If you wish, stay here, or maybe fold forward. Inhale, lift the torso up, uncross your legs, and lower down to your child's pose. Relax here for a moment. When you're ready, lift up to your tabletop position, stepping your left foot forward, working your foot to the right side of the mat, dropping your left knee down, preparing for your pigeon, squaring the hips. Lowering the hips down, staying here for a couple of breaths.
And if you're ready, start lowering your torso down. If you want to take it deeper, lower your right shoulder down to the floor, rotating the chest to the left. Pressing your left palm into the mat, sending your left shoulder to the back of the room. Maybe sending your left palm right behind you, reaching for your right toes. Letting your hips be heavy, relaxing your belly, your lower back. Inhale and exhale gently, return back to neutral, and either lower your chest down to the floor one more time, or bend the right knee, reach for your right foot, and slowly lower down, grabbing your foot with both palms. Nice stretch on your quadricep, nice stretch on your hip. Inhale and exhale, gently release the foot and lift the torso up. If you're ready for your back bend, bend the right knee one more time, bringing the foot to the crease of your elbow. If this is enough, just stay here. If you're not able to bring the foot so close to the torso, just hold on to the foot with your palm or your belt. Maybe extend your left arm forward, maybe bend the left elbow and reach for your right palm, interlacing the fingers. You may tend to rotate the chest to the right side, but try your best to rotate the chest to the front. And if you wish to try the full expression, gently grab your right toes. From here, start rotating the right elbow to the ceiling and turning the chest to the right. You may have to start bending deeply in your upper back, maybe dropping your head back down. And if this is enough, just stay here and breathe. If you wish, lift your left arm up and reach for your foot. Inhale, lift your head back to neutral. Keep the hold on your right foot, and if you can, send your left palm right behind you and reach for your left toes. Keep sending your right elbow up towards the ceiling. Keep lifting through the heart. Inhale. And exhale, gently let go of your left palm. Slowly let go with your right palm. Be careful with the shoulder. Lower down to the floor. Relax your lower back. And now lift the torso up and send your right foot forward and step it outside of your left thigh, bringing your right hip to the floor. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, find your twist to the right side of the room, lifting through the heart. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, gently release.
And lift the hips off the mat, lean your torso forward, dropping your right knee down to the floor, and descending the hips in between your heels, holding onto the feet, finding your hip stretch. Inhale and exhale. Start folding forward if you wish, keeping your sit bones on the mat. Inhale, lift your torso up. Send your right foot to the back of the room. Find your child's pose. Relax here for a moment. And gently transition to sit on your hips, extending your legs, preparing for your forward fold. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, slowly start folding forward from your hip creases. Trying to keep your legs straight. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, go back to seated. Now inhale and exhale, start folding forward, but you can round from your back. And just relax here. Feeling a nice stretch in your back muscles. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, return to seated. Lowering down to your elbows and bringing the palms right under the shoulders, pointing the toes and taking reversed plank pose, lifting the hips up and dropping your head back down. Inhale and exhale, gently release the hips down. Lower down to your elbows and exhale, start pressing your spine down one vertebra by vertebra at a time. Keeping your knees bent. Walk your feet closer towards the hips and start lifting the hips off the mat, lower back, middle back, tucking your shoulders under. Inhale and exhale, gently lower your torso down. You can repeat the same variation, or you can try Urdhva Dhanurasana. Press the palms close towards the ears. Press the feet into the mat, and now lift the hips up, bringing the top of the head towards the mat. And start extending your arms, walking your feet closer towards the palms, trying to align your shoulders over the wrists. Rotating your biceps out. If you wish, you can try to lift your right leg off the mat and extend it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower it down, and maybe try the left leg. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale and exhale. Lift the heels off the mat and start bending the elbows. Bring the back of your head to the floor. Exhale, press the lower back into the mat and walk your feet forward. Squeeze the knees to the chest. And send your legs behind you, finding your Halasana plow pose. Bending the knees towards the ears. And gently transition to your shoulder stand. Inhale and exhale, release the feet down to the floor. Press the palms into the mat. Inhale and exhale, slowly start rolling up. One vertebra by vertebra at a time. Extending your legs. Extending your arms. Preparing for your Shavasana. Making sure every part, every cell of your body is relaxed. You can stay in Shavasana for as long as you wish. If you're ready to finish the practice, start moving the toes, the fingers. Thank you for practicing with me. I hope you enjoyed this sequence. Please subscribe, share with your friends, press the like button, write down in the comments how you feel after the practice. Until we meet again, namaste.
Да.
Да, помаши, бай-бай.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.